Welcome back to the Antique Clock Shop. Today we're going to be working on one of my personal clocks here. It's a Sessions 8-day mantle clock. I've had it for a few years. It's in good shape, works fine. I just never cleaned it. So we're going to do a video on cleaning it, and I'll see if I can shine this case up. I'll turn it around here so you can see how big the springs are in these early American-made clocks. Springs are massive in these things. And these things here, you could have a chipped tooth on it and it'll still keep time. So much power on the springs. It doesn't take much just to get it ticking. So we're going to take it apart, get it a good cleaning, and I'll have to make a back for it. It doesn't have a back on it. So I don't know if I'll do it in this video or not, but we'll get a back eventually made for it. So let's get to it. Okay, we got it all set up to start taking it apart. I did notice the glass in the bezel here came loose. So I'm going to have to fix that. Let's put this glass in a safe spot. Get these little screws out here. Get the clock hands off. Should have a piece of paper on that face. That way I don't slip and scratch it. But we're already gotten the hands off now, so no need to worry about that right at the moment. It's good practice though to put that paper on there. That way if you do slip, you don't scratch the face of the clock. Okay, let's get these little screws out. Keep my finger there so the screwdriver doesn't slip and hit the face of the clock. Just gotta take your time with it. Yeah, you scratch that face with a screwdriver, you're having a bad day. Okay, one more screw to go. All right, now I can safely remove that. I got this little art easel years ago. Bought at Walmart. It works pretty good for storing these clock faces. Just kind of pinch it in there. Now it's safely, you can safely move it out of the way. Let you see it in the camera. Kind of holds it in place, and you can sit on the shelf and keep that from getting messed up. Okay, let's flip this thing over. get the movement pulled out. Oh, look at that, wood shavings from when they put it together. Yeah, I like working on these clocks. These are a lot easier to work than the German-made clocks, because just a lot simpler to work on. There's not too much that goes wrong with these things. Nice thing about this versus that cuckoo clock I was working on, you can get to everything here. It's real easy. Everything's wide open. Oh, the gong's hanging me up there. I might have to take that out. Yep, it looks like that. That's what I'm gonna have to do. There we go. I didn't think it was gonna go there for a second. Put that nut back on there. That way we don't lose that. Alright, I should pull right out. There we go. Looks in pretty good shape. It's just dirty. I'll get it pulled apart and get it clean, and we'll check the pivot, see if make sure it doesn't need any bushings in there. So they all look good from this standpoint anyway. It looks tight. This case out of the way. Get that cleaned up. Got all that dirt coming out of there. All right, that's it for this video. The next one, I'll do a time lapse of me disassembling this clock or the movement, and we'll get it over to the sonic cleaner and get the springs unwound on the spring winder, get everything cleaned and oiled, and get it back in the case. Thanks for watching.